Hello everyone, it's SpawnPoiint and here are the best gaming and tech products releasing in 2026 which were all announced at CES this week. This includes new TVs, gaming monitors, controllers and handhelds, but let me know what you are hyped to see because we've got some cool things to look forward to. Okay, now let's start with the upcoming 2026 TVs. So there's no surprise that the LG's flagship TV, the LG G6 was shown. Now this is a 4K 165Hz TV using their new tandem OLED 2.0 panels. And this is said to be 20% brighter than last year's G5, which to be honest was already bright enough, but is getting a new and improved reflection handling coating. Now not only will it be able to do 4K at 165Hz, which is more than enough for things like the PS5 or Xbox Series, it will also now be able to do 330Hz if you drop the resolution down to 1080p. And that is just unreal if you're going to be using it for PC gaming, as it could now be faster than some new gaming monitors. But there's also the LG C6 OLED, which is getting a huge upgrade with RGB tandem OLED, as well as a new processor that now supports 165Hz for you PC gamers. But there is a catch, because it's going to be available in two different versions. The smaller sizes, the 42, 48, 55 and 65, will be getting the same WOLED panel with MLA tech that we had on the C5, whereas only the larger sizes, the 77 and 83, will have the new RGB tandem OLED tech. But if you'd prefer a QD OLED, well, Samsung have showed off their S95H, and this is a follow-up to last year's S95F. This time though, it comes with a new metallic frame, giving it a more art or picture-like look, and it's still a 4K 165Hz QD OLED that now has a 35% higher brightness, improved HDR, and will be able to hit up to 4000 nits peak brightness. I think the only real downside for me is that metallic frame and the glare-free coating for me. Or maybe you want a new 130-inch TV? Because Samsung revealed the world's largest micro RGB TV this week, the R95H. I can't even imagine how much this thing is going to cost. But then we've also had a huge number of new gaming monitors shown this week. ROG revealed their new 32-inch QD OLED, the PG32UCDM3. It's a 32-inch 4K panel with a 240Hz refresh rate that now has a new glossy black shield film. Now this essentially improves the black levels by 40%, meaning you're almost removing that raised black purple tint that we often see on these panels from Samsung. I actually have one here on my desk which I've been using for the last few weeks, and I've got to say that this new screen coating is a real nice step up from last year's. Now I've not done a full review on it yet, but let me know in the comments if that is something that you want to see. So this is the PG34WCDN, and this is a 34-inch curved screen that I reviewed on the channel last week, and if you're a PC gamer, this is going to be perfect for you. It's got the same black shield coating as the 32-inch, but it also has 360Hz support, HDR, VRR, and a 1440p resolution. And as mentioned, this is using the new RGB stripe pixel format, so it's brighter, sharper, and has improved colours. The same goes for the 27-inch version, the PG27UCWM. So we're getting 4K at 240Hz and 1080p at 480Hz. Well, I've been told that although it's got a matte coating on here, it will in fact be glossy once it launches later this year. But then taking a look at LG, they did announce their latest 32-inch OLED, the 32GX870B, or just GX8 as they're calling it. And this time, it's got a 4K tandem OLED panel. It'll also have 240Hz support at 4K and up to 480Hz at 1080p. No mention yet if this is a glossy or a matte coating, as it was never actually shown at CES. There's also the LG GM9, which is a 27-inch 5K mini LED monitor. It's also got a dual mode refresh rate at 5K at 165Hz and 1440p at 330Hz, as well as a 1 millisecond response time. And then we've got the GX9, which is a 39-inch 5K 2K OLED gaming monitor with a 4th gen primary RGB tandem OLED panel. And then taking a look at Acer, where they've gone ahead and revealed their 1000Hz gaming monitor, the Predator XB273UF6. Now this is a 27-inch IPS panel and is definitely aimed at the FPS gamers out there. It's going to be able to do 500Hz at 1440p or 1000Hz at 720p, and this looks nuts. But let me know if any of these 2026 gaming monitors have grabbed your attention or if there's something else you're looking forward to. PlayStation also announced this week a new lineup of colours of controllers and console covers called the Hyper Pop Collection. And it's going to be a glossy range of pretty vibrant colours, including this black and red one called Techno Red that immediately reminded me of Spider-Man. Remix Green is a black and green one which is super vibrant, and Rhythm Blue, a black and blue controller. Now, as I say, these are all glossy, so I wonder how they're going to hold up with fingerprints. And if you actually take a closer look at the console covers themselves, it does appear that the top part is transparent, which hopefully means we will finally be getting crystal or transparent controllers this year. Now, these go on pre-order on January 16th and will be launching on March 12th. No mention for the Pro covers though, so I think these are only going to be on the newer, slimmer model PS5s. As for GPUs and graphics cards, well, nvidia didn't actually announce any new GPUs, which might have come as a surprise, but they did lean heavily into pushing AI with their current lineup. So DLSS 4.5 is the next evolution of AI upscaling with a new 6x multi-frame generation mode, essentially making your existing GPUs better without needing to physically upgrade them. So ASUS and MSI have showcased their own RTX 5090s and more compact RTX 5080 GPUs. Corsair has a new gaming keyboard this year where they've basically put a whole StreamDeck style control panel right into the keyboard itself. It's called the Corsair Galleon 100 SD, and this has these 12 fully customizable LCD keys on the right side and a 5-inch color screen for widgets or display info. Pretty cool if you're a streamer and you want that all-in-one setup, or even for productivity, as you could map this to do shortcuts or tasks on the fly. ROG then showed off something really cool this week, their new AR gaming glasses running at 240Hz refresh rate. Now, these are called the X-Real R1s, a lightweight augmented reality pair of glasses that essentially let you game from pretty much anywhere. Now, not only are these a world's first for a 240Hz micro OLED pair of gaming glasses, but they've also got a 57-degree field of view and up to 171-inch display right in front of you. Now, you'll be able to use these for gaming, watching movies, hooking up your Ally or Ally X and then playing on the move. Now, there is no mention yet of the release date or the price, although I can imagine these being pretty expensive, but at least we're getting that little bit closer to Ready Player One accessories. As for new gaming controllers, well, 8-Bit do have a new controller coming out for the Xbox and PC called the Ultimate 3E controller. It's got swappable parts including the faceplate, joysticks, buttons and D-pad, different thumbsticks, improved grip, and it comes with a wireless charging dock. On top of that, there are remappable bumper buttons, instant triggers, and a 6-axis motion control. We've also got a couple of new ones from GameCert, the first one being the G7 Pro 8K. This is in collaboration with Aim Labs, which comes with a translucent grips and triggers, TMR sticks, micro switch buttons, and an 800Hz polling rate. There's also the GameCert Hyperkin X5 Ultron, but what makes this one a little bit different is it's now modular, so you can swap out the buttons for thumbsticks or a D-pad for a fight pad. I also really like this retro design that they've gone with. Razer have then made a new gaming controller in collaboration with LG TVs, the Wolverine V3 Bluetooth. This is going to be a fully optimized controller for the TVs, as it will have TV controls for power, volume, and input switching. So this is going to be perfect if you play your games directly on the TV itself. The Lenovo Legion Go 2 is getting a big update in 2026 as they revealed at CES that the new handheld will be launching with Steam OS. So for those of you that like the look and feel of the Legion Go but would rather use Steam, this could now be the perfect device. The only real downside is this is dropping in June and it's going to be $100 more to have it Steam OS powered. And if you're looking for a new laptop, well, the Lenovo Legion Pro Rollerball is both ridiculous and genius at the same time. Now, this is a concept, but it's a 16-inch gaming laptop that at a press of a button can extend this rollable screen to a 240Hz 24-inch gaming beast. Or there's the 16-inch dual-screen gaming laptop from ROG, the Zephyrus Duo. This has an RTX 5090 and an Intel Core Ultra 9 and has this really cool design where the bottom part of the laptop can either be a second screen or the keyboard itself, which can also be removed. And there's the Alienware 18 Area 51 laptop, which is a monster 18-inch RGB gaming laptop, also with an RTX 5090, 64GB of RAM and up to 300Hz. So again, a pretty decent lineup for new gaming laptops in 2026. There are also a couple of new gaming chairs dropping soon, so Razer refreshed their flagship chair with the Iska version 2 new gen, or at least I hope that's how it's pronounced. This now has a 360-degree lumbar support, cooling leather and improved breathable materials. I think this looks pretty cool as well. They then also teased their new Project Madison chair. Now this is a gaming chair that's got haptic feedback, spatial audio built in and full-on RGB. You will literally be able to feel and hear your games directly through the chair. And a bonus one for you, LEGO have a really cool new system coming out this year called the Smart Play system. And this is a big deal if you're a LEGO fan, because it's basically going to be a standard LEGO piece, but it has built-in electronics that will let your creations come to life. It can detect nearby minifigures, tags and other bricks by showing LEDs or playing sounds. I'm not sure if this is going to be a huge gimmick or the next big thing, but so far this looks really impressive. So there you have it, that was a quick roundup of some of the top gaming related tech dropping in 2026. Anything here that you're interested in? Now drop a 2026 gaming in the comments and I'll give you a thumbs up for staying right till the end. And if you enjoyed today's video, check out my full review of the ROG OLED that I unboxed last week. Well, thanks for watching, please like, subscribe and follow me everywhere. Until next time.